Hey everybody, Jeff Jackson here, and another song I wanted to share with you today. This song is called Praise Song for Skeptics, and I wrote it a couple years ago, and I was, kind of going through a little bit of a period in my life. Faith is supposed to ebb and flow, I think. I don't think we can ever live this life completely with our tanks full of faith. I think our faith sometimes dips, and I think that that's okay, because I think that's part of the process. That's part of how we grow, is wrestling with the questions of life, especially when tragic things happen. And and also just because in my profession, I have so many conversations with people who are struggling with issues of faith. And I never want that to be a conversation that is based in guilt or shame, because there is no guilt and shame in wrestling with faith. Because if you take your faith seriously, you're going to have questions. You're going to come to a place where you're frustrated. So I wrote this song, Praise Song for Skeptics. And I wrote it as if it were like a praise song from the 90s, because that was kind of a time period that I was in, listening to a lot of Christian contemporary music. And there's like, to me, when I hear these kind of these open chords, when I hear things like that, it just draws me back to that time period. There were so many, when I was playing music for youth retreats and things like that, there was a lot of open chords like that just remind me of praise songs. And I used to listen to a lot of bands like Caedmon's Call, and so this song is kind of a Caedmon's Call-ish song, but it is you'll see that it's a little bit different, because it's for skeptics. And so the other thing I want to just preface to say is that I kind of had this. So there's a bad word in this song, and it's a bad word that is repeated a lot. and I'm not afraid of saying the bad word. The bad word is bullshit. And so, but I had this, and people are like, "Oh, you're a pastor. How can you cuss?" Well, that's just who I am. I try not to do it all the time, but when it fits, I think sometimes curse words can really be used not. I think they can be used judiciously, and so that's why I'm using bullshit in this song very judiciously. But I also had this kind of fantasy of this song being in a praise and worship service, and a crowd of people all repeating this refrain of bullshit really loudly. I don't know. That's just kind of a weird fantasy that I have. So anyway, so this is for all those out there who are struggling with your faith, and also know that, I just believe that God is bigger than our questions, and maybe that's an oxymoron for those who may be skeptical, but I think God can handle our frustration. I think God can handle our anger. I think God can handle our bullshit. And I think we, if we're in real relationship, if we see something that is, that the church is espousing about God, I think we can call bullshit on that too. So I'm going to try to get this right. I'm playing this on my Fender Acoustasonic, because it just sounds a little bit more praise and worshipy. So let's try it. Here we go. Praise song for skeptics. You're so confusing, sin bent on using us to keep from losing interest in what you made from dust. sure what I believe anymore. You are holy, I admit. There's still so much I just don't get. Faith addiction I can't quit. Or is all this just what ignited our romance? Was it fate or happenstance? A song that brought me to the dance, skipped a beat. Taught it was a sin to doubt. Blindly trust you'll work it out. Pray for rain to quench the drought. I can taste a drought. Faith muscle atrophied. Had something heavy, 'cause I'm bored. You are holy, I admit. There's still so much I just don't get. Faith addiction I can't quit. Or is all this just hallelujah, praise the Lord. All I do, yes, pray for more. When faith turns septic, you still love skeptics all the more. You are holy, I admit. There's still so much I just don't get. Faith addiction I can't quit. Or is all this just so, I only screwed that up a little bit, but it'll stick. So, thanks all for listening, and just know that, it's okay to doubt. It's okay to wrestle. God is big enough. God is loving enough. God allows us the opportunity to struggle. And so keep asking questions, because questions are what help us grow. And when you're feeling like those days where things do feel like bullshit, like scream it out, shout it out, bullshit, and God will still continue to hold you and love you no matter what. All right. Have a great day, y'all. See you later.